Hello, my name's Sarah Winckless and I was lucky enough to represent Cambridge in rowing in 95, 96 and 97. In 97 I held the role of president, which was a real honour to start thinking wider about what the club needed. I came to Cambridge a discusser, a netball player and a scientist. I'd done double maths, physics and chemistry at A-level and I was able to take my place on the natural science tripos. The sciences that really lit me up were the biological sciences, so I really stretched myself academically, chasing the biological sciences of physiology, psychology, without a biology A-level in the background. Meanwhile, in my first year, I did netball and basketball and did athletics, getting blues in two of those. And I thought I was making the whole of the Cambridge experience until that summer I joined Dev Squad, the development squad for rowing, and I learned a whole new skill set. I learned to be part of a team in a way that I hadn't learnt as a netball player, and certainly didn't realise how it was important as a discus thrower. I learnt to stretch myself and go beyond my limits, and as a new rower and a learning rower, I was the worst in my team. I hadn't got the background that others had, and I was learning for others. It was a fantastic experience, and as I said, that led me to doing the boat race 3 times. My first boat race was at Henley and we were second favourites. It was one of those races where we'd had some indicators over the year that perhaps we weren't as quick as the opposition, and I was terrified. I was still really learning my sport, learning the skill, and on the start line I was so nervous all I could think about was breathing. And it was incredibly important to me not to let my crewmates down. And making sure I can make the whole of that course, as I had been a sprint athlete, was something I had to learn to measure my effort, so my enthusiasm against my current ability. Rowing was certainly a sport that absolutely held me. I left Cambridge in 97 and instead of going to get a real job as my father hoped, perhaps, I went down and I joined the British women's rowing squad at Longridge, a fantastic group of women, hugely talented, however without yet the Olympic medals. I was able to stay with that squad for 10 years and I achieved an Olympic bronze medal and world champion twice with that group. It was an extraordinary step into world-class performance from a huge high base that Cambridge had given me. And what do I do now? Well, this year you might see me being the boat race umpire. I certainly haven't left the club or the sport. It's something that's incredibly important to me. But business-wise, when I did decide to step away from the boat professionally in 2008, my rowing skills, my team building, my leadership development had segued me into executive leadership and coaching, and I have also managed to lead the Commonwealth team as chef de mission in Australia in 2018. I had the youth Olympic team in Nanjing in 2014, and it was a real privilege to set the platform for those athletes to perform. It all started at Cambridge for me.